Hi guys, it's Abby. How are you guys doing today? Hope this finds everybody doing well. Today we have a kind of question slash story about uh, subscriber had asked if kids still sneak cigarettes from their parents these days. Um, so yeah, let's get into his email here and see what we find out. Okay, so it says, "Hi Abby, I'm from Kentucky. I remember that at least 20 years ago while living in Kentucky that there were a lot of teens smoking cigarettes, but couldn't remember if they were smoking 120s, but they might have been smoking all white 100s, which might have led me to think that there might have been some parents that offered them to smoke a cigarette, and some might have sneaked a cigarette from their mom and smoked, so that's how they started smoking, in which it made me want to talk to a smoking girl and try to make friends with a teen smoking girl." And I was 18 at the time. Also, I remember a few people in 2003 around my age smoking Marlboro Light 100s, and I actually met her, but I forgot what her name was because I only saw her once. Do you know if there is still any parents out there anywhere in the country that offer their children in their teens or as young as maybe 9 years old that offer them to smoke cigarettes, or teens or younger to try and sneak a cigarette from their mom? Well, I'll be real honest, I'm sure that there are kids out there that will test their boundaries no matter what the vice is. I mean, let's face it, kids will be kids. Um, Especially if they have easy access to it and think there's a chance that they'll get away with it. Of course. Um, I honestly don't know of any parent that would willingly give their children cigarettes to smoke or encourage them to smoke. I myself wouldn't do that. Sorry, I got more coffee today. Um, Especially with all the health issues, I wouldn't encourage anyone to smoke. Um, Honestly, I kind of almost feel like um, kids these days are more into vaping more so than smoking. And I know over the last couple of years they've even um, cracked down a little bit on the laws and regulations of vaping and who can purchase them. Um, I feel like it gained a lot of popularity over recent years, more so than cigarettes. You know, I have family that have kids in high school that have told me stories about kids vaping in the bathrooms at school, amongst other things. Um, you know, so is it out there? Are they doing it in between classes and bathrooms and whatnot? Sure, they are. Of course, it is. I feel kind of like it's that whole rite of passage thing, you know. They've got to, you tell them no, they can't, so of course they want to. Must mean it's really good if they tell you no, sort of thing. But I did learn, however, through one of the comments from another subscriber, not that long ago, had told a story of how she was from another country, and I'm so sorry I don't remember what country it was, but they actually allowed their children to smoke. And she told a story of how she would smoke in grade school, and she would go outside once she was done with her work and smoke during recess and stuff with the teachers outside. And she said that she was a good student, and she told her mom that she wanted to smoke, and her mom, because she, followed the rules and listened and got good grades, her mom told her to smoke. So her mom bought the smokes for her. So I guess it just depends what country you are. It may not be as, I don't know, for lack of a better word to use, taboo as it is in other countries than it is here. Or as restricted, I guess you'd say. Do I think that there's some things to be concerned about with offering kids smokes? Yeah. I would definitely, especially as a parent here, and this is again how we're raised and the mindset, we have been brought up in our country. I was a teen in the 80s. What was the thing? Just say no, so it, I guess it's just a matter of where you live, really, and what your beliefs are. Do I think that there's some definite health issues and side effects to be concerned about for those that do start so young? Yeah, of course. Even with the vaping, I think that there's things to be concerned with. They don't have full studies on the vaping stuff, but sure. It's just with anything, really. You can look at certain diets and see, they'll tell you, oh, don't eat blueberries because blueberries cause cancer or whatever. I've never read that. I'm just making something up right now. So don't hold that to, for Bible. But and then you look at another diet and they're like, it's the best fat burner, antioxidants, da-da-da-da. So I guess it's just a matter of what you believe and how you perceive things. I mean, I can't really judge someone on whether or not they give their kids a smoke. My uncles did it to me when I was a kid, more so as to teach me a lesson. When I had asked to try it, and they, said, here you go, try it. And of course I coughed and hacked and choked and everything else, and they thought it was hilarious, But I would never personally, I think it's a very individual choice. Each individual person has to make for themselves. a matter of their influences growing up, what they grew up around. I would never encourage anyone, adult, child, or otherwise, to begin smoking. It's really not the best vice in the world, for sure. And there are a lot of health risks involved. So, yeah. I mean, do they kids sneak them? I'm sure they do. I would be very surprised if they didn't, if they have access to it. So I guess that answers the biggest question. So with that, we will wrap things up for today. Thank you all for being here and for watching. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Keep our community growing. Send me your emails. I love hearing your stories and reading them here on our channel. And we shall see you guys real soon. Bye.